What's good with everyone? It's a whole new wave of life. Got the Apollo burning. Shit. Feels good. We really just getting grounded, staying authentic, and really hope everyone's just having a good day. Hope people are just loving themselves, staying in the present moment, and just doing what lifts you up, doing what you find passion in. Most importantly, always believe in yourself. And in this video today, we're going to be talking about when you can't see a change, simply become the change. I'm going to share kind of my own story through my perspective. I hope this resonates. If you guys feel this channel, feel this energy, make sure you like and subscribe, baby. Yeah. So, let's get into it. When you can't see a change really taking place externally, it all starts internally. So just know this. Always believe in your power. Always believe in the gifts and the authenticity that you have within. Now, a lot of times in my life, I would expect other people to change, and then it would maybe trickle onto me, and I would feel better. Or some sort of like external situation, anything, man, any bump in the road you hit, you can just kind of tell. When you can't see the change, you just become it. Like when no one else is really, and I'm talking to other like star seeds, anyone else like that, chosen ones, you already feel me. This message goes out to anyone though. And the whole point of this channel, not only for me, but most importantly, you guys watching, is just to self-express, really just to be yourself and to shine your light, man. Let's break away from these old programs like fear, guilt, shame, all these things. It's unworthy. It's not, you don't really deserve that, man. You deserve to find the confidence within yourself, find that fuel, like almost like that fire just gets lit inside and you just are like, going nuts or something, really just on some like Goku shit. But listen, man, when you can't see a change, simply just become it. Like when other people were around me and I was trying to really speak my mind or just vent, anything like this, they didn't really want to listen to you. They didn't want to just give a chance to be like, all right, yeah. Because you already know. You can't you can't come up to someone and be like, this is the truth. This is that. It's like what I'm starting to see is something that you can only internally realize. Like I noticed not everyone out here is going to wake up directly like at the snap of a finger, but this shift comes in waves, just like everything just comes in cycles. So just see it like that. But yeah, back to what I was saying, simply just become that version you envision stepping into. Become it. Don't wait for someone else outside of you to validate you. Do not wait for someone to just come up to you and say like, oh yeah, silver platter, here you go, man, the ticket's over there. Yeah. Like, you see what I'm saying? All you gotta do is really just believe in yourself. Bring that energy. You are the vibe itself. I'm gonna keep saying this. Because a lot of times, it's like when we try to change other people, when we try to make someone else see our, like, feng shui or our little energy pack, we're just trying to, like, hey, it's like trying to put you on, you feel me? And this can be with anyone, like friends, family. But what I'm just starting to see is, like, not everyone is going to be able to come to your level to see what you need, to see what you're talking about. So I always just stood to this, man. I'll simply just step into that version, become it, be a living example of it. Don't talk about it, just do it. Confuse them with your silence, hit them with the action. Because it's like they don't know where to hit you, where to attack. It's not about competition anymore. It's really about just being creative, being authentic, having a genuine heart, and want to express yourself to other people. Because, like, look, I am not afraid to really speak my mind. I am not afraid to really just put myself out there. Because, bro, this leap of faith comes in cycles. It comes in shifts. Like, at first, it may feel a little rocky, but then as you go, it's like, it's smoother. Do it in the moment. Never force something or rush something that does not feel just resonant to your spirit or your well-being. Just in the spur of the moment. Just come to it. Let it almost come to you. You know what I mean? But let me stay on topic. So really just a little bit of like a backdrop story of where this really came to me how I started implementing it along my journey was when I felt like, it's just when you're so misunderstood, it's like, I'm not alone with it. This is why I'm really just expressing, man. You gotta get this out. You don't want to push down those emotions. Let it start shaking and shit. Start, getting loose, baby. That's really what all we need to do. Like, really, ever since I stopped being afraid, like, man, fear has kept us in, like, this, like, invincible, like, prison. Almost look at it like that. Like, we could have done so many things if we never just, imagine this, take all the people we look up to, anything that we thought we were separate from or was foreign to us. Like, everything is just naturally a part of us in a sense. Like, that abundance, that wealth, that success. Like, you are a masterpiece in your own way. You know what I mean? Self-love is everything. Self-love is so important, especially if you're on this journey and you're just chilling in solitude. Chilling in solitude and you just getting closer to your spirit. You realizing the truth, and it's like self-actualization, inner realizations of certain things. Can't just really talk about, like, who am I about to just come up with something and say, oh yeah, we are in the third dimension right now. This is, like, it's just, you kind of see there's a time and place for everything. The right people, you will attract the right people, man. He or she, anyone watching this video, know that I highly appreciate you. Know that you're not alone. And I'm sending you good ass energy. And let's really get on this shit. Because I'm telling you, no one really believed in me when I first pulled up to this stuff. But what I did was believe in myself when no one else did. And there's a lot of power and strength into that. So no, you have that same thing. Sometimes you just gotta hit your haters with a little sprinkle of success. That's how I'm starting to look at it. And just, this is key. Forgive all the people who did you wrong. Forgive all the people that may have, you felt like they hindered your growth or kind of pulled you down or put weight on your shoulders. Just forgive it, man. Show love to it. Acknowledge it. Release it. Just let go of that weight, man. It's like a bunch of baggage. You're like, ugh. And then we finally let it go and we're like, oh shit, like this feels like a whole different world. That's what I'm saying. Simply become the change. You don't need to wait for anyone. Because really, how I've seen it throughout life so far is that no one is going to come to help you but you. No one is going to come and tell you what you need to do. Only we know it, man. It's like that intuition, that conscious voice in our mind that's telling us, hey, man, get on this shit. You know this is what you need to do. You know this is what you're passionate about. Like, we all have a gift. We all have something to share. Always remember this. Don't give up, man. And don't be even fooled by outer appearances. Don't be fooled by how it looks in the first drop or the first take of it. I'm telling you. Like, when I made my first video, I remember I was like shaky as shit. I was getting real aware of my ego, and just look at it. That's just the ego trying to creep up and tell you, like, you can't do this. But you see how I'm really recording? Like, willpower is a higher vibration than those guilt and shame, fearful feelings, energies like that. So just always know that willpower, that confidence, it's gonna take over anything. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can really get in your way with what you're trying to do. So just always remember that. Become the change when there's no change happening around you. You can simply just become that shit. And it's like a lot of times in life they told us, like, oh, you gotta do this and this to get up there. Like, it's so superior, it's so high up. Like, it's such a like difficult process to get. And it's like, when I'm leaving this scarcity mindset and I'm dropping into the now, into the present of what is already within, I'm starting to really rethink all this shit. Like, hold on. Like, we already are that, man. You are the truth already. You already are unconditional love. You already are all these different things. Know that. You gotta pay attention to the heart. The heart is way more powerful than the mind. Way more powerful. And on the electromagnetic level, best believe your heart, or like the energy that comes from that, is gonna be like 10,000 times more powerful. Just always return to the heart space whenever you feel like you're in your mind a little bit. Drop down and just remember what we can be grateful for. Remember what we do have today to create and evolve. That's the most important thing I always see, and just tell myself, like, hold on a second. the creator. Like, nothing happens for a reason. Nothing happens for a reason in any situation you're in. Just look around you. Sometimes you just gotta take a step back. Look from a higher perspective. Really look around you and see these tools that you have to grow. And it's like, we don't realize, like, damn, everything's in front of us. Everything is in front of us. The truth is sitting right in front of your face. And I'm merely just a reflection of you. We're all one. We're all interconnected through consciousness. So back to what I was saying, like, let me even throw this in real quick. Hold up. Like this, like, I know I did talk about like journaling and stuff like that, but just telling you, it's really just key. You have ideas, you have certain things you want to do, jot it all down, really get it on a piece of paper. It'll help you you'll know where to move. Basically, it's like that foundation. It's like, think about it. There's a path in life, and it's really just the righteous path. The path that is not easy. You gotta break through a bunch of barriers that we've unconsciously almost made. So to see like that, face those fears, and you will find liberation and confidence in it. We're taking our power back, and we're being who we came here to be. Become that vision. There's no reason you gotta second guess, procrastinate, and think twice that you can do it. Like, I want you to know, me making this video, anything is possible, man. Anything. Because I used to really guilt myself and shame myself heavy. Like, bro, like, you're not worthy. You can't do this. You can't do that. Look at those other people. Look what they have. That was the problem. Don't compare yourself with people exterior to you, because you already know everyone is unique in their own way. No one should be trying to do something the same way. So just feel me on that. Become the change when there's no change happening around you. And the first change that takes place is within you. As within, as without. It starts internally before it reaches externally. Just like the words I'm saying, like, they're cooking up in here before I release it. So you can just kind of pinpoint that and connect the dots. Know that you have free will, man. Know that you are in control of your life. You are in control of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Don't forget this. Pay attention and look at things in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, because that's all this really is. All these emotions, actions, behaviors, dominant beliefs, they all resonate at a certain frequency. Just like me behind this camera. Let's say you were doing something that you're passionate about. You know, there's always that little, like, you feel like you can't do it, but then you just break free. It's like you take that leap of faith, you trusted the universe, and you're delivering, man. You really just flowing. Know this. And how you can become the change, before, like, you already know. Inside, changing up things internally, but what you can do is just look at what's around you. Like I said, find anything, man. Use your surroundings. Don't become a product of your environment. Thrive in this shit. Do not survive. We're not here to be victims. We're not here to really be sitting around mopey dopey like, ooh. Nah, we taking our power back. Because I'm liking the feel of this energy way more than I was when I was insecure, not really having faith in myself. But I want to say this because I want to give people hope, man. I want to be inspiration, motivation. Know that I was really there too. We're all on this journey together. We're all on this path of trying to transcend almost out of these false subconscious programs into our true authenticity, into our true divinity. Know this. You always have the power to create and evolve every single day. That's the beautiful thing about life, is that look at it like a blank page, man. When you wake up, it's a blank page. You get to fill it out. You write it, man. You write your own story, baby. That's how I see it. So yeah, be the hero to your own story. Know this. Like, I hope you feel the energy just coming from this, because I don't have people around me saying like, oh, you're doing a fantastic job. You're doing good as hell, bro. Like, you can really do something. Like, oh, it's that inner realization. You gotta have that relationship with yourself so strong to the point where you don't need anyone else's validation, to where you already know your worth and you know your truth. You know what you're here for. It's like all we gotta do now is just finish. All we gotta do now is just show up. Show up. I'm telling you, that shit is everything. Have the confidence and have that just That positive feeling that you did something today that you don't normally do. You did something today that was uncomfortable, and hopping out of the uncomfort, like I said, it's an evolutionary cycle. It's an evolutionary process. So the more you do it, the better you get at it. So just a little energy into something a day creates amazing things. But yeah, I'm gonna say it again. When you can't see a change, simply becoming. And we have all types of ways to really start transforming and shifting into a better being, into a higher version, into a version to where we are consciously aware of our energies, we're consciously aware of how we're stimulating our mind, certain things we're feeding, because you already know, it all is in the subconscious, bro. All this is in the subconscious. So rewire those false programs and implement higher vibrational and positive ones, baby. Like, love yourself. Like, if no one said this today, like, I love you, man. Like, you're beautiful. You're really shining. You're really glowing. No one said this to you, but I see your true worth. Eyes are the lenses to the soul, man. Really, like, you have all the potential. Everything you need is inside you. Matter of fact, there's nothing else that we really need but ourselves and our own creativity, our own divine essence. So just share it to the world, man. Do not be afraid to be real. Do not be afraid to say it how it is. That's how we're being out here. It's a new wave of authenticity. It's a new wave of self-love. Really just accepting everything, your flaws, all that. Because I don't really feel like the point of life was just to look for something external that is gonna validate and just make us feel all safe and cozy and shit. I'm not with that short-term pleasure. I'm going the distance, man. I'm really going the distance to try to have that long-term positive ripple effect. Not only for, it's not just like, sometimes you gotta be it's not even selfish in a way, but you gotta love yourself. You gotta cut certain people off that aren't really fucking matching that same frequency. So you just have to really let yourself kind of shift, let yourself reflect in isolation. Use these times to create something. Use these times to reflect, to step back and be like, hold on, I do have a say-so in this. I do have free will. I can change this right now. And that's the power of the present moment. Because in the present moment, nothing can really throw you off. You know what I mean? Like, all it is just here and now. Here and now. We're not thinking about nothing else. We're just in the moment, just breathing. Breathing, just feeling good. But I hope I could just be inspiration for some people that want to do the same, that have always wanted to create their own thing, create their own reality. Who wouldn't want to? Who wouldn't want to create their own reality? So just know this, you have the keys to do it. And it really sits straight in your heart, sits right in that intuition. So let's expand instead of contract. Let's open up our minds. Let's spread our wings and really just step into that best version, man. Because you're really already breaking through. You're already on the way. Matter of fact, in this present moment, you are that. You are that already. I am. State of being. So just acknowledge the light you see in me is the light you carry in yourself. But no, this is all yin and yang. Darkness and light, it's all part of the same whole. So we have to learn how to balance and transmute some of these energies, some of these denser negative energies that we tend to let get to us. Coming from an empath myself, highly sensitive, intuitive, all that. I used to let a lot of negativity, a lot of heavy things kind of get onto me. And I'd be like, man, like, I would beat myself up for nothing. But I'm starting to see I was only self-critical because I wanted to be successful. I was only so self-critical sometimes because that's how much I really was pushing myself when no one else was around me. And I'm telling you guys, like, you're so worth it, man. You have such a beautiful gift that no one can even match. No other people can really do the same thing as you. Think about it. There's no other version of you. Just had me speak right. There's no other, like, there's only one you. Take advantage of that. Share your essence. Share your uniqueness. Share your individuality. But remember, all at the same time, through the heart frequency, through that love vibration, we're all one. All connected. So let's start coming together. Let's start creating what we want. Doing what we're passionate about. And I'm going to say it again. When there's no change happening around you, simply be coming. Be coming. Just do it. Like right now, I've already became this version. I already became this version of making videos to inspire millions, to help other people, really just spreading that spiritual awareness, spreading that, just that conscious talk. That's all I want to do, is just be a service of light. We're going to keep loving ourselves, man. Integrate that shadow. Show love to your flaws. Please. Don't beat yourself up. This is your reality, man. This is your life. It should be a dream, pretty much. Should be like something that we're just almost flowing through. But keep the focus, keep the organization, keep the consistency, repetition after repetition, man. You will be unstoppable. You already know, it's a whole new wave of light. We're leveling up, bro. We're leveling up. I hope you feel this energy. After you watch this, bro, you're going to feel charged up. You're going to feel ready to really start doing what you love. Because life is too short to push those beautiful gifts to the side. Integrate it. Integrate what we once pushed away into the now. Love it. Forgive all the people that did you wrong, man. They didn't really consciously see what was going on. It's like we're all messed up in our own way. But what we can do is come together and heal. Healing is the beautiful part. It's like once we're aware of what was unconscious and is now conscious, what was in the dark and is now into the light, ooh, damn, we feel way better. We're able to just pinpoint these false notions and let them go. It's like out with the old, in with the new. Let those new beginnings set in. Set your intention, man. Have a desire to have no desire. Think about the isness, man, of what you already have. You think money could really buy? Nothing could buy. You're priceless, bro. You're priceless. That energy, that spirit, priceless. Nothing can match it. Nothing can buy it. You already know. Think about what money can buy. And you, my friend, are already naturally abundant. You are already naturally whole, successful, all that. So just feel that. You already know it's a whole new wave. Let's get it. Lucas signing out. Remember, become the change. It doesn't matter. Look around you. There's tools. There's something. Universe would have put you in those situations for a reason. So you already know. Whole new wave of life. Starseed gang. Let's go. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get it. Woo-hoo.